end. And the front end here has some interesting feature to watch. This is the so-called oral hood. This is what they use to filter seawater. They sit with their tails in the sand, and the little oral hood is up in the water filtering. Here's the start of the gill arches. There are dozens of them. These gill bars go all the way back, and there's a gill slit opening between each pair of gill bars. And the entire animal is here without section in it. You've got another slide that's labeled Amphioxus sagittal section, where we just take some very thin sections from front to back out of the animal. These are myomeres, and these are gill bars down here. Those are the gill bars that are going up towards the front of the animal. The oral hood is up here, kind of sliced off center on the head. These are the gill arches, the gill bars. And then you see the lateral myomeres, the muscle bundles all the way back. Here's the digestive tract coming out towards the rear end. And we're a little off center, but the anal opening is back near the end of the digestive tract. That's the sagittal section for the Amphioxus. Now there's a slide that says the Amphioxus composite cross section. This is a good slide. What you're going to be doing is looking at a couple of different sections. This is a section up in the middle of the gill basket, up towards the head of the animal. The head of the animal's up here, the tail is back there, and you're slicing right down through the center of the animal. That's the notochord right here. And layered on either side of the notochord, these are the lateral myomeres. And then these are gill bars, all in the middle. Now we're a little bit forward on the animal. We're up near the, towards the oral end of the animal. If we go a little farther back, this is farther back, we're out of the gill region. There's the intestine, and these are gonads on either side. These are farther back. The gill region is farther up, and these are farther back. Those are gonads. So this is the composite slide for Amphioxus, for the lancelet. Now what you saw with the cephalochordate lancelet, I want you to compare that with the slide that's labeled Ammocetes larva. And when you see the Ammocetes larva, you might say, well, it kind of looks like Amphioxus. There's an oral end, there's the mouth end, and then there are gill arches. This is the larval sea lamprey. And it has a little bit of a superficial appearance to Amphioxus, but it has things Amphioxus doesn't have. It won't show up very well here, but there is a pumping heart right here. There is a heart. The cephalochordate lancelets don't have pumping hearts. The Ammocetes larva has one. So you want to do a compare and contrast between the Ammocetes larva of the lamprey and the adult cephalochordate, the lancelet. There's a composite of cross sections through the Ammocetes larva. There, you're going through the front end of the animal. There's the notochord, the lateral myomeres. Here are the gill bars, the gill arches. But if you go and look in this animal and say, well, where are the ovaries? Where are the gonads? Well, they don't have mature gonads. These are parts of the intestine farther back. But the Ammocetes larva is immature. They don't have any gonads in the sections. So again, this is comparing a larval Ammocetes larva, a larval sea lamprey, with the adult cephalochordate in cross-section. A couple of slides of